My name is Anich Kumbikanda and I am an agriculture blogger. Today I want to talk about one of the most important things that every farmer should consider before they begin carrying out agricultural activities on their land. So let's assume a situation where one has their own land, they have means, and they want to take farming as a serious business. What is that thing that they should do first? Well, that important thing that every farmer should seriously think about and invest in is a proper irrigation system. Now, I'm sure at this point someone is wondering what irrigation is and why it is important. Well, irrigation is simply an artificial application of water into the soil in order for it to provide the moisture that is needed for plant growth. Remember that in order for your plants to continue growing, to give you the crops that you need, they need to have a certain amount of water that is required. I'll give you an example of maize. Maize requires about 500 to 800 millimeters of water for the whole production process. Now, let's take a situation where you are farming during the rain season and then it does not rain as expected, like what we saw for most farmers that planted in January. By February there were no rains, and so a lot of plants started drying up. That basically means that those farmers are likely to incur losses. So what then can be an alternative in a situation where there are no rains? Well, once you have irrigation system on your land, you can actually make up for that short drought that you may experience. So basically, irrigation serves the purpose of providing water during the period when you do not have rains, and this in the end makes sure that your plants continue growing. So it is very important, therefore, for every farmer to consider putting up an irrigation system, because it will allow them to indulge in all year round farming, and it will also help them ensure against any short drought that they may experience during their farming period. So try out putting up that irrigation system and you'll thank me later. Until next time, thank you so much for watching.